Hey guys, Tim here at the Long Hair Gardener, and today I am in central Pennsylvania visiting my family and also stopping at some greenhouses to buy some plants for my garden in Philadelphia. So as you can see, these are all the plants here behind me. I will be planting these once I get back to Philadelphia in some upcoming videos, and at that time I will show you everything that I got and basically just talk about which plants I got, and I'll show you where I'm going to plant them. But while I am here, let's take a little walk. We have been busy planting some flowers at my parents' house. So I thought I would take you on a little walk here and just show you some of the plants that we bought and also what's currently blooming. I am not going to know the name of all of these plants, but I still think it's nice for you to take a look and see what she's growing. So the plants are just now getting started, so not everything is going to be fully grown or in bloom. But this area right here, which is behind the house, is a shaded garden. So she has some hostas. There's a white variety right down here. She also has some columbine. These are new this year for her. Got a sedum here in the back. We just planted these in patience. These get huge, so this whole area here is just going to be a gigantic mass. There are some astilbes back here, and there's also a white bleeding heart that is blooming. Some more astilbes, and there are a couple ferns tucked in here, and some lilies as well. I don't know what this is. I feel like that might be a wild plant, but I'm not 100% sure. We have been doing a lot of work down here in the perennial flower bed. Let me try to position myself here so that I'm not showing too much of my shadow. So the geranium, this is a perennial, like ground cover geranium. This is all this area right here, and it blooms those beautiful fuchsia flowers. Unfortunately, we did miss the tulips, so there are some remnants here, and we are also going to miss the bearded iris, but they are next on the list to bloom. Coming around here, we're underneath the tree right now, so this stuff under here is all shaded, so more hostas. There is a lilac bush here, and then we come around to the main perennial bed. She does tuck a couple annuals in here, but she's been trying to get this area mostly perennials. We did just rework this area, so some of the plants are still a little bit new. Again, not everything is blooming right now, so I'm not going to go over every little thing, but she does have some yarrow down here. And something that she did just buy when we were out at the greenhouses is this plant right here. This is all gold Scotch broom, and this is a perennial. And you can see it has those beautiful yellow and red flowers which bloom in the springtime. We have some lilies over here, some more tulips that are done blooming. This is going to be a butterfly bush. I don't know what this is called. This is something for my grandma. It gets really bright blue flowers. We've got some garden phlox. And there's a huge spirea bush right here. This blooms in the summertime. Some more phlox. There are some blue jays making a lot of noise in the background. This is a climbing rose bush. And it is getting some buds up here. I believe this one is a chocolate rose bush, so it gets like maybe kind of similar to the foliage. It's like a reddish brown color. Lots of phlox up here. We're just gonna walk down through the center. There are a few tulips here. These are ones that we planted last year, and those couple are still hanging on. We did put a cleome down here. We're just gonna keep walking. There's really not, it's really hard to see what's what because everything is just in the green stage right now. We did plant some zinnias. So these guys right here. These are new perennials right here. She did get two. It's a type of coreopsis. Let's see if I can step in here and kind of see what it's going to look like. She has lots of Ugan grass growing around this fountain. Tucked in some hens and chicks. I think this is a type of flowering thyme. Mom did tell me, and of course I forgot the name. This is a new Gaillardia that we just got. And actually these tulips are looking okay. They are almost done blooming, but these are ones that we planted last year. These two plants right here we just bought. Linaria. And these look like little miniature snapdragons. She has lots of lilies here on the corner. Beautiful bowl of hens and chicks. They are looking fantastic. We did get a lot of rain, so some of the plants look a little muddy. This plant right here is brand new. This is verbascum. This one is specifically called sugar plum. Another cleome that we just planted. And we also just got these two plants right here. These are penstemon. I really like these. Let me come in here and get a little closer look. I know in a couple weeks this area is just going to be full of flowers. This is a silver dollar money plant. You can see right here it forms these little like pods, I'm going to call them lobes. And once these dry, you can break away the outer covering. And they have this really shiny interior, almost like mother of pearl. Unfortunately, this is Mom's wisteria, and she did have a day or two of extreme cold, and it is not going to bloom. There is like one bloom up here, and that is the only one for this year. Last year it was incredibly loaded with flowers. But the cold weather took care of that. Over here, there are tons, like hundreds of lily of the valley, which go all the way along this area of the garage over here. And this is shaded. These are pretty invasive, but over here against the garage, nothing else is going to grow, so it's okay that they're kind of taking over this area. We're going to do a little walk up front. There are tons of hostas lining the fence right here. But what we're really going to look at here are these planters that we just did. So there are 4. We have Creeping Jenny, we have a New Guinea Impatient, some Coleus, and Browalia here. So this pot is in sun right now, but for the most part, these 4 pots are in shade. And I think they are going to look really good this year. We have 2 different colors of New Guinea and Impatiens, and then each pot has a different variety of Coleus. Out front here by the mailbox, she does have, I believe this is Candy Tough, and it is kind of nearing its growing time. Let's take a little walk. Right in between the house and the garage, this area is pretty shaded. She does have these heuchera, which are humongous. I think these are, you know, they're not hybrids. They're probably some of the original older heucheras that you can get. And so I think they are really, they're really strong growers. There's also some hostas and some sedums in here as well. She has another spirea bush right here. Some more lilies. Huge peony bush right here. Oh, I forgot about the Jack in the Pulpit here on the corner. How fun are these? I love the way these look. Kind of looks like a calla lily. That kind of has a has a hood. But anyway, oh, there are 3 of them here. I think these are really fun. Let's see. We're gonna walk around out front here. We have a Gerber daisy. It's another rose bush. Things are so much more exciting to look at when they're in bloom, but we just planted a lot of this stuff and it's early in the season. So we just planted all of these vincas along the sidewalk. This area gets full sun, so they do really well out here, and they're relatively drought tolerant. These amaryllis, no, alliums, we planted last year, and they are so tall. They are probably about 4 feet tall, and they are in full bloom. She just got these miniature sunflowers, which we need to put in the ground, but haven't done that yet. More alliums right here. These aren't quite open as much as the other ones. And lots of coneflowers down here. There is a black-eyed or brown-eyed Susan vine. Look how pretty this color variation is. lemon coral sedum on either side, and that will hopefully cascade out over the sides. Something new this year is this tower. So we planted this yesterday. We have ageratum, verbena, and then petunias. So we have this is like a red, white, and blue theme. You can see the white over here on this side. So I think this is going to fill out very nicely this year. Some more of those sunflowers. We still have a few more things to plant. Got a sweet potato vine here, and look how beautiful these million bells are. We have bubblegum, Vista bubblegum petunias. And we've got a silver mound right down here. And what else do we have? This year we planted a pussy willow bush here in the center. This is like all new. And we just planted these Stelladora daylilies around the border. And then there is a, oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's something blonde. And this is actually a lavender plant. Platinum blonde? It might be platinum blonde. It smells really good. And right over here, we have a poppy. This is a purple one. I think we just have a few more things right out front here. Okay, yeah, we just planted begonia with some creeping Jenny out over the sides here. And there might be a few tulips. We've got there are a couple tulips here, but they are definitely past their prime. All right, guys, that's everything. I just wanted to do a little quick walk around. I know not a lot of things are blooming right now, but we just planted a lot of plants. So in a few weeks, things are going to look a lot different. Hopefully I can get home again so that we can do an update on what Mom's garden is looking like. I'm really excited for the perennial flower bed that she has out back. And I'm also very excited for all of these plants that I just bought. So I have a lot of work to do in my garden back home. There are a ton of bugs flying around me right now. I don't know if you can see them or not. But anyway, thank you for joining me on this little walk around. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you are enjoying your time in your garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next garden video. Have a great day.